guys, this is Kid Phantom Fly here, and today I will be giving you guys a basic review of the DJI Phantom Vision. And one thing I would like to tell you before I start this video is you guys may be hearing me say that I'm Kid Phantom Fly at the beginning of the video. Well, that is not the name of my YouTube channel, but that is actually what I call myself. So just a heads up there. And one other thing I would like to say to all probably the 13 and under kids and their parents out there, don't be afraid to look into one of these Phantoms if you are into the hobby. Because everybody thinks they're for grown-ups and too dangerous for kids. That's not true. Don't listen to those people. I have one. I'm 13 and under. Honestly, look into one. If you're into it, you'll love it. Just be careful. Okay, so now let's get on to the Phantom 2 Vision itself. Well, the Phantom Vision, rather. Okay, so this is a quadcopter, also known as a drone. It has 4 motors here, and it has an extension thing that you can buy with it, prop guards. A 14 megapixel 1080p camera, takes great pictures. It takes great stills and video, and it has a 1-axis gimbal on it, so it moves up and down. And when you go forward, it will adjust so it stays stable. And it has a special mounting bracket on here. These little cushions, they have them on the back too. They're called dampers to eliminate the jello effect. The jello effect is like when you're flying and it's like a little shaky. The camera will shake too. But these absorb the shock and eliminate that. So that's the camera. And now let's get on to the battery. So let me just get my battery out. So this is the DJI Phantom Vision Smart Battery. It's a 5,200 milliamp battery. And the reason they call it a smart battery is because it tells you everything you need to know. So, for example, here, I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but if you press this button right here, it will give you the battery percentage it has. The battery percentage it has here is full because it has 4 bars. If it had 3 bars, it would be 75%, so on and so forth. Okay, so that is and by the way, this battery gives you approximately about 25 minutes of flight time. I would bring it down with about 5 minutes of flight time left, just to be careful. Okay, so on to the next thing. Let's get on to the controller here. So this is a very nice controller. It looks very simple, but it's really not. There's 2 toggle switches, 3 modes on each toggle switch. I suggest you always have them up while you're flying so you're in GPS mode. This is the power button right here. If you are in mid-flight and you are having troubles or difficulties, you can turn this off and your Phantom will automatically return to home, also known as RTH. Now, you should always fly with the antenna at a 45-degree angle, and there's actually certain joints in this antenna, so it will automatically stop at that, or you can have it like that, or straight, because there's certain joints, and that's at 45 degrees. And one thing that comes with the Phantom 2 Vision is this range extender. This is a Wi-Fi range extender. You need to do first-person view, which is also known as FPV, so you can see what the camera is seeing live on your iPhone, Samsung, tablet, any device that has the app DJI Vision. And the thing is, here is where you hold your phone. I can't give a demonstration of that right now because I'm using my phone to film this video. But this is where you hold your phone. And one other thing is to engage the motors on the Phantom, you want to push both sticks down into the corners, and that's how you will engage the motors. The Phantom props on or props off will not fly with the motors just engaged. You actually have to give it power to make it fly. And that's kind of common sense. And the one other thing, actually two more things, there's this clip right here. So you can go like this and take a strap, or a lanyard, I guess you could call it. I highly recommend using one of these because the controller gets a little bit heavy with your phone on it. Okay, so you go like that, put this on, and you're ready to fly. Also known as RTF. So, let's put that off to the side. And now let's go back to the Phantom. Oh yeah, the last thing actually, it has 4 AA batteries in here. If you want to upgrade to the newer controller, which is version 3.0 controller, it actually has a built-in LiPo battery, and it has a toggle switch right here on the side to control the camera. I recommend it because it's cool with the toggle switch, but I don't recommend it with the built-in LiPo battery, because that means you always have to have your controller charged when you fly. So just one extra thing to charge, because you have to charge your range extender, your batteries, and then another thing to charge. It gets a little bit annoying. So that's why I have stuck with the version 3.0 controller. Okay, now on to the Phantom again. So, like I said, it has a 5,200 milliamp battery. This is the battery compartment. It also has a very nice compass right here to keep it extremely stable. It also has, on the inside, right here in the middle, NAZA, also known as NASA GPS. And this GPS allows it to do whatever you want it to do. So, for one, it allows it to fly up, and it uses satellites from space to keep its position like that. The compass also helps that. For two, there's a thing called waypoint flying, which is basically when your quadcopter becomes a drone. Because a drone is something that is programmed, something like a flying object that is programmed to do something not controlled. So once you program it and tell it to go here, here, and here, also known as waypoints, and it does that by itself without you doing anything, that's when your quadcopter turns into a drone. One other thing I would like to point out here is these 4 self-tightening props. So these are the self-tightening props. If you notice, I will bring them a little closer to the camera. So one has silver on the top. The other has black. That tells you which motor they go on. I'll show you that next. So here, on the Phantom itself, on the motor, this motor, as you can maybe see, there is a black dot. On this motor, it's just silver. That's how you know how the props, which prop goes on which motor. And one of them spins a different direction than the silver one. So the blacks spin a different direction than the silvers. And I'll show you how you put those on really quick. So here's the black one. So you just pop it on there. And you're ready. Boom. Pop this on here. And you're ready. That's what self-tightening props do for you. They're very helpful. Okay. The one last thing today I will tell you guys about the Phantom 2 Vision is these 4 prop guards. They do not come with the Phantom 2 Vision, but they are highly recommended. Now, if you're getting a case for it, I suggest you go over to Atlanta Hobby, great website, and buy these attachments that you screw onto your prop guards that can just slide onto the end of the body by the motors, so you can easily slide them off instead of having to unscrew everything and screw everything back in. So you can easily slide them off, pop them in a pocket in your case, and you're ready to go. And then when you get to the place you're flying, you take them out, you pop them on, and you're ready to fly. Okay, so about these prop guards. These prop guards prevent a lot of things. For one, cutting yourself. For two, damaging the ends of the motors and the propellers themselves. And for 3, they help a lot, just in my opinion. I don't really know why, but I just feel like it's much more stable with them, because without them, the drone itself is very sensitive to movement, because it is so small without them, and it is so light without them. So I highly recommend prop guards. They don't come with them, probably about 20, 30 bucks for a set of 4. I highly recommend them. Once again, that was your basic review of the DJI Phantom 2 Vision. Thank you for watching. One last thing is some shout-outs that I would like to give. One, to Mongweasel1, great YouTube channel, does a lot of gaming, and maybe in the future, he actually has a Phantom 2 Vision Plus himself, which they might be doing some videos on with it. Another thing, I can't guarantee that he's going to do videos on the Vision Plus. One other shout out I would like to give a shout out to Demon Seed, another great YouTube channel. He's a little weird, but that's the funny part about him. So a shout out to Demon Seed. You guys should go watch some of their videos, and like some of their videos and subscribe to those channels. One other shout out, it's not a YouTube channel, but I'll put it in my tags also. A few companies I would like to point out. I would like to point out DJI and thank them for making these amazing products at the best prices and the greatest products out there. I think DJI has the best quadcopters or drones, personally, in the world. If you're looking for quadcopters, not octocopters and all that stuff. The one last company I would like to point out is a website run by Demon Seed, acesdeals.com. They have a lot of, I guess you would say, customized things that they come out with. Like, one thing, people say, I haven't had any problems with it, but when you land the GPS, since it's constantly trying to correct itself, sometimes your drone will tip like that. But they have come out with these things. There are these little plastic tubes with 2 little black covers on end that you slide on, and they're basically an extension to the landing gear, so it won't tip. And they've come out with some other amazing things, like detachable prop guards, like quick disconnects and stuff, and like a shelf that you can put on the side, so you can put like a GPS finder on it, or you could put, I don't know what you'd put, or maybe an extra battery, even if you like rig it something cool that way. And you can get like the Demon Seed kit, which comes with all these cool things. Like for the Vision Plus, it comes with a bracket, like a bracket that protects the gimbal, because the gimbal is very sensitive on the Vision Plus. And so acesdeals.com, go check them out, maybe buy some products. They're a great company. Okay, last one. Sorry, I'm taking a long time here. The last one is going to be Blurx. Actually, very recently, I ordered a case from Blurx. I highly recommend it if you have one of these. It's a Blurx rugged hard case, and I don't have one yet, even though I ordered one. But I don't really know the difference. But I also think Go Professional cases are great. They call themselves, I think they just call themselves GPC or something, I don't know. Go Professional Cases. Great company, great people there. And thank you for watching. That was Luke, I guess you could call me Kid Phantom Flyer. I'm trying to get a YouTube name turned to that. Okay, so that was Kid Phantom Flyer here. Thank you for watching my YouTube video on the basic review of the DJI Phantom 2 Vision. Thank you for watching.